Hi Aries, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Thank you for being here. I will jump right in, but I will just start to say what it's about. Last week and for the stretch of 2 weeks we had a love reading, and now it's like a more general reading for you guys. So basically I'm asking, what does Aries need to what do you need to know most right now? Like, what do you benefit from knowing most right now? And that message goes on for the upcoming 2 weeks. And I mean, I have to admit, it's been a tough, the past few days, or rather the past week, has just been crazy with emotion. So just coming into the final I don't know, the final frontier, I want to say, like before you reach the goal into Sagittarius, which in a few days, it's just, I don't know, it's like whatever is not over and done with, dealt with, felt with, needs to get up and come out for some reason. And so I feel like it's been crazy. I feel like I've felt like a jerk, like a bit of douchey. I don't know. However, the upcoming 2 weeks, if you felt the same as I've felt, the upcoming 2 weeks, you know, Mercury goes direct again. So like there's forward movement. It's always been forward movement with the planets, but it's nothing like working so deep. And then we're moving out of Scorpio into Sagittarius, which is a way more fun, calm, I don't know, a better energy. I shouldn't say better, but it's going to feel easier. And then we have Jupiter come into play, and so it's a heck of a lot easier energy. And I think it's the upcoming week itself, but definitely now towards the end of the year is more like reaping what you've sowed. So like whatever seed you put in the ground for the past month or two and for the past decade, but like the final sprint and what it leads up to now, coming into the last months or 1.5 months into 2020, I feel it's like, okay, if you've been waiting on this, that's going to come now. If you've been planning for this, that's going to come to fruition now, and things like that. So let's see what specifically is going on for you, Aries, for the upcoming 2 weeks. So we're starting, I'm recording this today on the 18th of November. So the first card out is Dove. I'll get into more detail in a minute. And then we have Moving Forward, which could be like, that's sort of like my second card for Phoenix Rising. Is not as heavy, but it has the same coming out of energy thing. And then we have Choices with a blood moon there. So give me a moment to feel into this. Okay, so two things happening at first is like stands out to me is that it's in Swedish I would say spretigt. It's not flailing about. It's not like you're having a nervous breakdown or it's like so much you can't deal. That's not what I feel. But like, so this is my. I usually call her my Statue of Liberty, Frihetsgudinnan, but because this reminds me of that crown. But do you see how pointy that is in each direction? It's so pointy. And I feel like that is true to your life right now, that you have this going on and 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 this going on. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but I do get the impression that Spirit wants to come through with, you need to calm down. You need to put, what is the expression? Put all your eggs in one basket. And that's usually something you say like, oh man, did you go for it all like in one basket? Then if that doesn't work, then what? But this feels like in a positive turn. You need to gather yourself or gather your things or like focus on one thing at a time. Like I feel like you could have 7 things going dealing with yourself, dealing with business, dealing with, I don't know, friends, family members, whatever's going on in your life. It feels like, yes, you can have those things going. You can deal with them if you want to, but one at a time. It feels like it's very spretigt. It's very having everything active at the same. And so you're splitting your energy. That's what I'm reaching for. The energy gets split, and that means that you feel like you need to be everywhere and anywhere at the same time. And it usually ends up in nowhere because it's not 100% in one thing and 100% in another thing. And with this card coming out, it's the Dove of Hope. In Swedish, I would say Fredsduva, which is directly translated peace dove. And it asks for calm. Like, just watch this card. It asks for, like, I want to almost whisper, but that's also because I'm so close to the microphone. It asks for calm and peace, and just take it easy, relax, do one thing at a time. And when you do, like the Dove of Hope and the Peace Dove has landed on Earth. Do you see how the dove, the bird, is just sitting there and you're holding the earth? It's like you're stretching your arms out, receiving the earth, like you receive everything you need. You get everything you need when you calm down, or you gather yourself, or you do one thing at a time. So you probably are feeling maybe a bit overwhelmed, maybe, or if you haven't picked up the hint from source saying that you are overwhelmed and you need to calm down a bit, or it's not so much that you need to calm down as it is that you need to organize yourself. It's like you need to organize yourself, okay? And with this card, it's like, it's telling you that it will really benefit you. Not only that you can take care of whatever you're taking care of at the moment, it will yield to you what you want if you just focus more on one thing at a time. And even though it feels like, oh my God, I have so much of that thing to do, I feel like there's a natural priority list to this, to whatever you're doing. There's like, if you really looked at it, if you wrote down, if you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that you're dealing with, and you wrote them down and you actually take one look at it, when it comes down to it, you know that this thing needs to come first. I need to prioritize this first. And then whatever, is not that, put it away. And I don't care if that includes your phone or whatever that is, like you constantly look on your phone or you get on social media or whatever that is. You don't need it in this moment. So that's the calm down, focus your energy into one thing, and it actually will yield more to you than being a bit everywhere. It is speaking about how you are coming out of something. It's like it's moving forward. Get ready for positive change. And when the moving forward comes, it's talking about a move. It can also be like you're literally moving. It's like you're moving from one place to another, and it's with the focus on moving out from something. And it's not like moving out from a house. It can be moving out from a house, but the house is just physical. Of course it's physical, but like the house is just this is an energy. You're moving out from a specific energy that wasn't serving you anymore. And that's what I feel like the whole of Scorpio season has done with us, or for us. It feels to us at times, I feel. But it, like, you've maybe felt inspired to do something, and when you went to do it, you sort of wonder, why am I here? Why did I agree to this? Why did I get myself into this? It only turned out to be this or that. But if you look closer or deeper or beyond just the surface of what it is that you did, you will find the silver lining. You will find why you were there. And if you don't still find why you were there, give it some time and you will understand why you were there, because it has been clarification, I feel. So you moved out from something. We've asked for you to organize things, get all the ducks in a row, as you say, and then choices, so that it becomes clearer. So with all the choices, it feels like you have a lot of choices, but it's also this is your priorities, like dina prioriteringar. And that you need to get one, like this is what I'm doing now, this is what I'm doing now. And it's not like you even have to put like anything on the back burner, lägga något på hyllan. It only means that you can do something for 2 hours and then that's done, and then you can do the next thing for 2 hours and then that's done. And so that you're more present in what you're doing. And because I feel like this is not the first priority that you're dealing with, it's actually more choices that's going to come in. So the calmer state you're in, the more balanced you are when these new opportunities comes in, or new questions, or new like business-wise, you maybe be swamped in work, maybe friends want to see you, maybe family needs you, maybe, and then where's the alone time for you? Like there's, instead of feeling overwhelmed because you're not really organizing yourself all that well, organize your choices, organize your priorities, and you'll find alone time therein as well. It will open up for you as well. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn the sound off. Yeah, as I said, that it says 11:22 on the clock. So 11:22, 11 stands for like the visual, the energy part, the imagining part, the dreaming part, and then the 22 is like, and now we go do it. So that's what I started out saying. We've sowed whatever you've sown. You put down the seed, and now it's time to reap the rewards. You can pluck the fruit. It's done. So in order for you to pluck the fruit, in order for you to get what you want, to have more of what you want, to have more experiences of what you want, then definitely organize yourself. Prioritize what is prioritize. It's what it means. Like take the first. No, it doesn't want to focus. There you go. Hello. It's quite good that it doesn't, because I'm a bit swollen. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, and maybe you felt this shit shift as well. Sorry for the blunt words. But it's all going to be better. Some final tips from the universe. Okay. And as I say all this, yeah. My illusion card comes out to tell you, and probably me, that it's not that serious. It might be important what you're dealing with, but it's not that serious. You just need to take a step back. You need to calm down. You need to look at it and then laugh at it. Like, whatever you're dealing with, it's not that serious. Be more light-hearted about it. Be more playful about it. Have more fun around it. Whatever it is. And also, the illusion card comes in to say, and do you know what, Aries? You create whatever you want. You create whatever you want. So if you feel swamped, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel stressed out with there's like so much to do, that's an energy also that you have active. And if you don't like the energy, start to feel, that's why probably it's so important for you that you start to organize yourself and you start to prioritize and you start to be very, very here and now with what you're doing than scattered in all these different directions. Because the energy you're sending out is it's telling universe that you need more things to prioritize, and we don't want more things to prioritize. You want the things you want to prioritize, right? So you don't want to add to your list just because you have that active energy inside of you. You want to add to the list if it's really, really something you want. Then it's awesome that you need to prioritize between your best lover, your best friends, and all the money in the world. Like, then great if you have to prioritize that. But if it's just one thing after the other and you feel a bit overwhelmed, and 4 of those things are things that you just don't even want to deal with, you need an energy shift. I hope that makes sense. And so the universe comes out, the source comes out to say, and don't forget, you get to have what you want. You get to create what you want. Okay, guys? I hope this helps you. It feels more a bit like this message for this week is like, get your things together, organize them, and whatever it is that you want right now, wants to happen right now, it will be yielded to you. It will be shown to you. It will be given to you. But if you're like all crazy and all, very tied up in things, that sort of, yeah, it makes a difference, but you could have less of it. You also won't see the fruits that you can reap because you're so busy trying to cope with everything that's happening. The thing, though, you need to hear that you are moving forward. We are getting into things that you want, and that's why you have put yourself through some things in the past, because it has become very, very clear what you reach for. So now I promise you, it's just a matter of organizing yourself, prioritizing your things and organizing yourself, and things will go so smoothly. And so for the upcoming week, and definitely for the upcoming 2 weeks, it feels like blessings is raining upon us. It's time to reap the rewards for the Scorpio season and for the decade that we went through. So starting today until the end of the year, it just feels like the floodgates has opened. But you will feel completely overwhelmed if you don't organize yourself within it. Okay, I think I've said that 20 times now, so that you got it. And if you forget what I said, rewatch the video. There won't be an extended for these messages. I do the extended for the love readings. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. I hope it resonates with some of you. And I hope to see you back next week for your new love readings. Please subscribe if you haven't. It really would help me a lot. Thank you, guys. Bye.